Welcome to the very first video of Knock on the Coffin. This game looks pretty interesting. Might actually enjoy this. Anyway, let's play. I'm gonna go into story, new game. Makes me think of Darkest Dungeons, by the way. This is a tutorial that will introduce you to the game. Do you want to go through the hints or skip the game menu? Yes, I want to play with hints. This is camp. Okay. This is a vendor. Elite battle. Regular battle. Press X to start the event. Okay. Invaders. Okay, so I can press triangle to end my round, but like I can't do anything yet. Here's the hero, Brother of Fire. Here's the health. If it runs out, you lose. Here's your ally. If they die, you will lose them forever. These are the enemy's demon worshippers. Deals damage, you can strike. Take note of the effects that has been cast on them. Select an enemy and press square if you see an enemy active with active effects. So, at the end of the turn, gain 1 block per each armor. Upon taking health, damage from attacks, lose 1 armor. Study the enemy effects is the first thing you should do in battle if you don't want to unpleasant surprises. These are your combat skills. Each card has an energy cost in the units of energy. This is the energy it replenishes at the start of each turn. So we can just regular attack here. Okay, end of energy. Click to end the turn. Enemy round 1. Okay. Pay attention to the enemy's intention. He's about to attack you. The numbers indicate the amount of damage he's going to deal. The enemy will attack your hero. You need to defend yourself. So now it's effective guard, I guess. So these other cards, unlike attacks, they don't deal damage. Okay. Sorry about the sneeze, my buddy. That increases our defenses, I guess. And turn... Okay. The enemy added a status card to your deck. Statuses are harmful cards that clutter your hand with a negative effect. At the end of the battle, the status cards are removed from the deck. Your cards are drawn into your hand. To see your deck, press L1. Double blow deals 13 damage 2 times. Burn Eternal if left in hand. Gain miss. No one is going to attack you, which means it's perfect time to play a talent card. Talent cards differ in that after playing. They are removed from the game until the end of the battle. Play talent card. Your hero has gained an effect of a talent. Select the hero. Press square to open up active window. So we got Garage 1 now. Upon taking health damage, gain 1 strength. Discard pile, press R1. When your deck runs out of cards, all the discarded cards will be shuffled back into the deck to return to when you return to battle. End your turn. The enemy added a curse into your deck. Okay, curses are harmful, clutter your hand, and have a negative effect, unlike the status cards. Curses aren't removed from the deck at the end of the battle. You've received a status card. Its description states that you burn it. This word is highlighted in blue, meaning that it has its own description. Select a card to read its effect. These cards do not go to the discard pile when they are played. They burn. To view burner cards, press R1. You have an item bonus. So select the item to read the description. Press R2. If you have potions that can be used in battle, press R2 to open potion selection. Select the described potion and press X to pick it. If you have potions in battle, use armor elixir. To do this, drag the slot into the hero. Okay, I'll use it on myself. How do you want me to drag it with the controller? Is it glitched? So how must I drag this with a controller? Defeat the enemy and continue training. Defeat the enemies to continue your training. As a reward, you can receive 1 card of your choice with 3 different offered. Choose the card you like and click take. If none of the cards suit you, just press skip. Where do I press what? Are we bugged? I think we're bugged. I think our only option is to skip the tutorial. Easy, thank you.
Oh, my head's splitting. What's going on?
I don't even know where to start. What are you interested in the most right now?
Where are we?
Somewhere between the elven fortifications and the Heathlands, in the tomb of Ingvar.
Ingvar's dead? What happened to him?
The wine you brought on the trip was poisoned. Ingvar, Venadis, Bjorn, they're all dead.
Go on and tell me. Why should I believe you?
It's easy to see I'm telling the truth because their coffins are next to yours. You all died. I've brought you back to life. You're welcome.
Who poisoned the wine? Was it you?
Me? Why would I kill you only to resurrect you?
Who are you anyway? And what do you want from me?
You may call me Mortis. You don't owe me anything. Just go home.
Not so fast. Do you know who poisoned the wine? How much time has passed? And if Ingvar's dead, then who is ruling the Northern Gate?
Too many questions, Percival.
Does that surprise you? Why did you bring me back? What about the others?
All in good time. I'll tell you when we meet again.
I'll figure things out on my own. I'm not so sure I want to meet you again.
I'm afraid this is inevitable. Safe journeys.
My head. Damn it. What the hell is going on here?
Every time you die, you come back here. I could have told you from the start, but I wanted it to be a surprise.
Well, I suppose it's better than eternal oblivion. Go on. Are there any more surprises?
You've moved back, not in space, but in time. Everything that happened after your resurrection hasn't happened yet.
So what now? Should I start over? You promised to answer my questions.
All right, one thing at a time. Tell me everything you remember.
Goodness, dude. This is ridiculous.
Out, feeling a vague anxiety, confused and discouraged. I couldn't even imagine how much things had changed, and I had no idea of the dangers that were awaiting me.
You're a warrior. You're used to dangers. Don't blame me. Any story must have an element of surprise in it.
Meet the Sigismund. Meet with Sigismund. Sigismund will not let his brother's murder go unpunished. Together, we'll find the guilty. Okay. So we have one of three directions here. Our character has like literally no gear. Go to the left. 20 gold, thank you. Now you can choose a card. Deal 9 damage, move a card of your choice from the discard pile to the top of the draw pile. Gain 4 strength for 1 attack. If the character is exposed, the effect is doubled. Gain 5 block. Gain 5 block next turn. Go for damage.
Wild animals stopped being afraid of people. They keep attacking me. That's not normal, although I've already seen such behavior before.
The frontier is at war. Uncollected corpses become food for predators and scavengers. The animals have tried human flesh, and they liked it.
Oh, I see. They view me as a tasty two-legged snack.
Well, you're rather well fed. Not too big, and completely alone.
So now I can't go this way anymore. So it has to be nodes that's connected. So I chose... You chose poorly. Question mark. Unknown event. Why doesn't it say what this is? What if I use a mouse? I'm gonna go for that camp. Whoa, what? Here we go. Deal 6 damage, restore 10 health. Deal 4 damage. When dealing damage, inflict exposed. We'll restore health. It takes 2 energy though.
Some elves attacked me. That was the last thing I expected. What happened? Are the elves and humans enemies now?
The mysterious death of Ingvar put an end to your alliance. No one knows who poisoned the wine, so everyone's blaming each other.
But the humans have always helped the elves.
You mean Ingvar's people helped the elves? Actually, the elves consider the humans to be very fickle. Aren't they right?
It could be. In the forest, I spotted a suspicious group of people who were burying something under a tree. While I was pondering whatever I would dig up, their treasure or not, they finished their job, packed up, and left. Pick it up. I dug up the curious chest. Before I had the chance to rejoice, the owner suddenly returned. Yeah, the potions is bugged, dude. Gain 2 evasion. Gain 2 armor. What the? Wait, do I lose money if they hit me? Did I see that correctly? Bye, have a good time. Time for my escape. You're doing anyway, buddy. Nothing was stopping me from taking the chest anymore. 166 gold. If an enemy intends to attack, gain 2 strength. Deals 6 damage per attack. Attack played this turn. Deal 9 damage. Move a card from your choice to the discard pile. Oh, we got armor. Do you want to equip this now? Yes.
Robbers have never before dared to enter the Elven forests.
They've come down from the north, from the heathlands, which have been recently ravaged by the war.
It's a refuge of outcasts and fugitives from the Empire, but Ingvar thought they were decent, freedom-loving people.
Starvation and devastation may force even decent people to become bandits and marauders.
Okay. Now we can finally see what this is. The fire camp. Ah, finally some place to rest. Train, dude. I guess you only have one option. I don't think you can do both. Let's train. So you can upgrade a card. Should we just upgrade regular auto attacks? Let's upgrade this.
So you listened to my advice and went home?
I went to Sigismund, Ingvar's younger brother and the heir to the throne.
To what end?
What do you mean, to what end? First of all, to figure out what to do. I wanted to tell Sigismund everything I knew and to hear everything he knew. I wanted to confer with him and put together a plan for the future. I was certain that he wouldn't let Ingvar's death go unpunished.
We both have much to find out.
The farther I went, the more reasons I found for meeting with Sigismund.
Let's start from the beginning.
1 millennia ago. So you want as many fire camps as possible, I guess. To upgrade. As I think on my way through the Elven outpost, I noticed a sentry sleeping on duty. It was a good opportunity to slip by unnoticed, but I was struck by a better idea. Rob him. Or wake him up gently. Let's wake him up gently. I woke up the elf holding a knife to his throat. Needless to say, he was happy to give me some gold. That wasn't overly clever. And next time I'll try to impress you with my resourcefulness. Since the owner couldn't be found nearby, let's assume that this is mine. Ah, what is this? We got a headpiece.
I had been planning an easy trek through the sunny city, but I quickly realized that the first band of elves to come across me would put an end to me. I had to find a way around the elven lands.
You could go west to the Rotten Bog, which is home to the mysterious worshippers of the Might Cult. Or go east to the Orcish hunting grounds and the Earthworm Caves.
Great, one route is better than another.
I don't even know which one I like best, but the choice is always up to you.
There's a camp here. There's a camp here. Let's go left. We first have to do the unknown event. By accident, I interrupted an elven sharpshooter's training session. My sudden appearance distracted him, and he missed the bullseye. Dude, look at what he's doing. What the heck? The mishit seems to frustrate him. To prove his skill, he decided to use me as the target. And this time, he was not going to miss. Hit off the mark. Okay, here we go. Heals damage and heal. So we can only attack the front target. Gain strength. There we go. Gain 5 block at the end of each turn. Burn deals 3 damage 3 times to random enemies. Deals 6 damage if the enemy is exposed. Gain 10 block. Now you can choose. Can I like inspect the item? Oh, it shows icons. I guess weapon, right? We have a headpiece already. Both as headpieces. So I guess we'll take a weapon. Practice target. How do I open up my inventory? Yeah, there's no way, dude. How is this game better than Path of Exile? This is insane. So now we have this weapon. Gain 2 strength and 1 evasion. We also have this. Attributes training in a camp allows to upgrade 2 cards and inflict 2 weaknesses in battle. Gain 3 barbed. And when taking damage, inflict bleeding. Increase maximum HP by 10 at the start of battle. Clone 2 random talent cards. Okay. Kind of love our weapons. Can't move. Here we go. So this both has a camp. This one's just closer. We can get more loot. Wait. Why can't I go this way now? I guess it's whatever. We keep missing him. Deals 6 damage if deals health damage, inflicts 8 bleeding. Oh, if you deal damage, inflict bleeding. I'm stupid. Should have auto attacked first, but he's dead anyway. Got a debuff. Deals 50% less damage. Deals 5 damage, adds a copy to the discard. Adds a copy to the discard. Hmm? Burn. Gain 3 block and 1 agility. Deals 6 damage per attack played this turn. Elixir of damage. Finally some rest. It was very timely because I was being pestered by... What? By the clothes. Okay, whatever. We missed conversation now. We're gonna train a card. Can be trained in a really or an already trained card? I don't think so. Adds 2 copies. Whoa, it costs 0. That's insane.
Try as I might, I can't remember how I came to the frontier, or...
You were accompanying Ingvar on a peacekeeping mission to the frontier. The dwarves and the elves were on the verge of war. Only the Lord of the Northern Gate managed to bring them to the negotiating table, but the mysterious demise of your party ruined everything.
Why weren't our bodies returned home?
As the dwarven invasion began, you were buried hastily and with no ceremony. The affairs of the living, as ever, turned out to be more important than the problems of the dead.
Okay, let's do this. The senior druids send a cutthroat after me, who gained on me on the edge of the elven domain, with a trail of fresh corpses leading towards me from the tomb. He didn't have any difficulties in tracking me down. My longtime friendship in the elves has become slightly tainted. You did not want to kill the elves. To return home, I was willing to slaughter all the elves on my way. Oof. Big Daddy Bowers, dude. Wow, look at all our buffs. And debuffs. We have 1 debuff. Dude, he's getting destroyed, man. Oh, okay. Phase 2, I guess. What? Okay. Okay, we can still choose cards. Gain 1 energy, draw a random card. Wow. Playing lunges, increase the damage by 6. For the first lunge played the next turn. Gain 1 expose on a hero and heal 30 damage. I'll take that. Troll amulet. We don't have an amulet yet. Flash amulet, troll amulet. We'll take the troll. I wish I could like... No! I skipped by mistake, dude.
As I understand, Sigismund was your friend in your past life.
My only friend. We'd been friends since childhood.
And you had no other friends?
The notables find it hard to hide their arrogance when they talk to commoners. But Sigismund has always been different. Can you imagine? One time he even punched Ingvar when he told me to clear the table.
Are you joking? Did he really punch the Lord of the Northern Gate?
No, of course not. We were all kids back then.
I got to the frontier, to the swamps without incident. It was a challenging road, but it takes no one tried to... What? At least no one tried to kill me. There we go. As soon as I entered the rotten bog, the attempts to my life resumed. So I want as many camps as possible. So there's one. And the last two is like right in front. So if we go through the right, we will get 2. So where do I use my gold, bro? Okay. What the? I guess the spider is going to become a fly, and then we have to kill the fly also? No? At the start of a turn, gain 1 energy and add an exhaust to draw pile.
The undead roam the swamps. They prey upon outsiders, yet for some reason, they leave the denizens of the swamplands in peace.
The undead of the Rotten Bog are not fully dead. Yes, they're very old, even ancient, but still they are living beings.
I'm not an expert on the undead. Zombies are zombies.
Right, but strictly speaking, they are alive, although it's a stretch to call their existence a life. They were brought to this state by the cult's ritual drink, Ichor of Might.
Oh snap, this thing looks evil, dude. I think I met, what? I think I met a reduced copy of the Divine Might. Its swollen, throbbing belly resembles a festering tumor on a decaying corpse, ready to capture and blow into the fountains of fetid goo. The Might shuffled its disgusting legs, dragging its precious tumor along the ground towards me. Might shouldn't be this big. And yet it is not some unknown monster, but an ordinary Might. Just a big one. Like all the other monsters of the Rotten Bog. I wonder what their creator really looks like. I was hoping you'd tell me more about it. And I hope to learn more about it from you. Start a battle. Oh man, it inflicts 11 damage. Are you kidding me? don't know how we're this strong already. I missed out on an amulet. The bleed killed him. Ethereal deal 20 damage. A burn, gain 1 draw. Gain 1 energy, draw a random card from the draw pile. Gain 1 strength and 1 agility. Go with adrenaline. So you have a weapon or chest. This chest piece, dude. It has 2 icons. And then Rotten Might. I will choose the head one. And we can upgrade a card. What the heck? That's fine. Ah, maybe it's these buttons. Ah. Still doesn't open my inventory though. Okay, going to camp. Not everyone can endure a multi-day march with overnight stays in the open air. One's life on the march is very hard, but I'm used to it. Okay. Get more upgrades, buddy. I went to the well to get some water, but with a stench coming out, or coming from it, so it was foul, that I changed my mind. Suddenly, a shout came up from the well. Help me out of here. Okay. Shuddered, the voice of an unexpected distort and scary. Look into the well. I look into the well and I see the unfortunate prisoner and faced something horrible. Can't be. Well, I'm gonna help you out of the well now. Don't worry, go out. Remove the target's instability. What the? Okay, but now what, dude? She got away. Upon taking health damage, gain 1 strength. Dude, it's 3? Nah, dude. 3 energy. Gain 3 disarmed from 3 turns. Gain 5 HP, 2 armor. And burn 2 status cards at the start of the turn. Gain 2 armor and deal 10 damage. Since the owner couldn't find nearby, let's assume this is mine. And we got a shield. Ooh, yes, please. There we go. That's how you open it. Why is it not equipped, huh? The Rotten Bog is inhabited not only by the cultists, but also by the other motley crowd hiding from pry eyes in the swampy wilderness. This time, I just met a serpent of death who'd somehow got hold of a rare artifact, a crimson spear. He wanted to awaken its hidden power and offered me to participate in the ritual. A doubtful offer, given the circumstances. I wonder how he's doing in the Rotten Bog. Should I have asked? No, it's useless. I agree. My doubts were confirmed. I had to cut myself from the magic spear and let it drink my blood. The more blood was spilled, the higher chances were awakening from the hidden powers of the artifact. It's difficult to comment on this, but let's say I became wary. The good news, however, was also there. In case of success, the spear would become mine by right of the spilled blood. Lightly wound yourself. Stab the spear into your arm. Stab the spear into your leg. Stab the spear. What? Stab the serpent to death. Stab the spear into your leg. The power of the crimson artifact awakened. The serpent of death kept his word and gave the spear to me. I'm not sure if it was worth it. Ask about the weight. Ooh, to those of the deliberately, who knows, dude, who go against the will of our mistress, who, having understood her will, does the opposite. If death reveals her plans, we can only carry them out. The weight will not gain freedom until the design is fulfilled. The serpent of death fell silent and simply left without letting me say a single word in response. Okay, we got the Crimson Spear. And we also got a non-healing wound. Unplayable. At the end of the turn, take 2 damage. The Bog Dweller live in poverty, but the range of goods in their shop is quite decent. Let's trade, buddy. So this is what we have. We can sell, right? No, don't sell my potions. I think I sold something I've equipped. So I see my equipped gear as well. Like, that's stupid. We don't have boots yet. I wish I could see my my character. There we go, L1. No. There. That's how we get a description. Where the heck is my mouse, bro? Eee. There's a big daddy weapon. Gain 4 strength if the attack deals more than 30 damage. Gain 1 strength. Deal 42 damage. Deal 70 damage and inflict 3 exposure. What's this? Oh, it's an elixir. I don't know, dude. Like, it doesn't seem too great, to be honest. Remove a card. Wait, I can like literally fix my deck here. These are all our cards. Dude. We just solved our deck. Like so fast. So easy. Yeah, I don't really want anything from you, buddy. I'm too scared to sell the stuff on the left side because I know I'm using it. We have a shield. We have a chest piece. We have... This is a headpiece, right? Yeah, it's a headpiece. When you take damage, we cause bleeding. When inflict bleeding, inflict additional bleeding. When attacking a bleeding target, restore 5 HP. Oh, this is a set. Wait, where is the set though? There's the headpiece. 240. Dude, we can afford the 2 pieces though. I wonder if this shield is also part of the set. Okay, I don't know why it's so glitched, dude. Honestly. Yeah. We have all 4, dude. Oh, no, we don't. We have 3 pieces. Yeah. So when we attack a bleeding target, we're gonna heal. So we're looking for crimson armor. That's gonna be great. Our HP is fairly low, but I'm very certain we'll do fine. Okay, it's boss time. Call this guard their secrets perfectly, and I saw and I knew too much. it was plain from the outset that they would not let me out of the swamps. The deepest keeper of the might cult blocked my way, planning to silence me forever. Okay, we can try and do bleeding. But I see he has like infinite armor at the moment. What the? Okay. We don't do that much yet. Okay. You just drank something. Yeah, we just have too much lifesteal now. Dude, how are we this strong already? 85 armor. Goodness. We're not inflicting bleed. Almost killed them in one round, bro. Deals damage equal to block and lose all block. Every time block is gained from the cards, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. I'll take the sledgehammer because you know it's expensive. You can choose now. Deal 9 damage, draw 1. When I left the swamps behind me, I could have a rest at last. Damp and musty air in the place urged me to get out of there as soon as possible. I knew what was ahead of me was worse, but I was still relieved. I don't think camps is that important anymore, by the way. Now I think vendors is... okay, well, there's your answer. We can only get one or the other. So vendors is the most important, I guess, but we don't have much money. We only have 390. We also have a zombie icon here. Or whatever this is. So... show me vendor icons. Is it only that one? So there's 2 vendors on the left. Yeah, there's no way we can get there. So we'll have to go here, unfortunately. Some fire brothers took a village and drove its inhabitants into the town hall. Suddenly, one of them captives, a heavily wounded man, released an inhuman cry and then turned into a terrible demonic abomination in front of everybody. He immediately rushed to the commander of the Fire Brothers. Attack the abomination or attack the fires. No, we attack the abomination. $304 HP. All right. Burn 2 random cards. Return 1 burn card from your choice to your hand. Okay. Sort the effectiveness of strength and agility. Strength boost block and agility boost damage. Can't be discarded upon playing. Deal 5 damage and gain 5 block. If the card stays in your hand, increase damage and block by 5. Demonic Axe. Elixir of Energy, Armor Recovery. While I was helping to kill the possessed man, the Fire Brothers drove all the villagers into town hall and set it on fire. Only flame can cleanse these people and this land. And you, my friend, deserve a reward. Such are the methods of the Fire Brothers. If they win, the Northern Gate will turn to ashes. However, you can't defeat the Inquilines without their help. It's an interesting situation. Inscribed Flaming Mace of Purity.
I wanted so badly to be home, but the more I saw of what was happening around me in the world, the more I realized that nothing good would be waiting for me there.
Had you hoped to see the Northern Gate as it was before your death?
At first, yes, but those hopes quickly collapsed.
And the quicker the better. I wouldn't want the shock from what will come to be too strong.
You sound somewhat ominous. What else don't I know?
Don't worry. Bit by bit, almost everything will be revealed to you.
Let's go to the vendor. The Northern Gate is located in an important trade route. Streams of goods from the north and south coverage there. And you can buy whatever your heart wishes. So I guess these icons means it's part of a set. So these are the boots for the weapon we just got. Dude, why is it so hard to navigate in this game? Attributes: increase maximum health by 10. At the end of the turn, remove all burning from the hero. Every turn, strength is increased or decreased by a value of 1 to 5. Upon playing a card, reduce the maximum health by 1 until the end of the battle and draw 1. Maximum health cannot go below 1. At the start of every third turn, gain 1 immunity. Okay, I'm not a big fan of the set, dude. Honestly. We have the fire weapon. This is also part of a set. When you gain gold during a battle, draw a card. For every 3 cards played, gain 1 strength. When visiting a vendor, gain 500 gold and 3 random potions. At the start of the turn, reset the cost of cards in your hand to 0 until they are played. What the heck? You can make cards just appear like they're 0? That's crazy. So I guess we want to buy just all sets, right? He's selling more now. Here's the fire boots. Ah, okay. That's how I see what's equipped and what's not. Okay. Let's leave the vendor. A throng of peasants had gathered on the outskirts of a village. After edging my way through the crowd, I saw an Incoline, hopefully I pronounced it correctly, who was telling the people about a new way of living. Don't let anyone tax you. Taxation is temporary. A demon killed my family. Other demons aren't responsible for that one. Let's attack. I couldn't stand by and watch the deceit demon mislead the common folk. Know your enemy. I'd listen more carefully to what he's saying if I were you. It's not going to be easy, this one, is it? Okay. So he's not like randomly bleeding, dude. Kind of insane. Oh, he bleeds when he attacks us. Wait, he just farted on us or something. We can't let him bleed. What? Why is my cards more expensive? think it's that debuff we have on the far right. What is that damage, dude? We're doing 1 damage to it every time. A 100 damage. What? Fucking hell, dude. What? Dude, I honestly don't know what to say. That was just utter bullshit. You're understandably upset that upon rebirth, you are to start back from square one. But this is not precisely true, of course. You lose all. Yet, there's something even more valuable that remains. Knowledge. You will learn your path, your options, what works and what doesn't. Over time, you will be honed for success. And that's what's the genius plan. Change class / difficulty. Wait, you can change your class? Oh, you can only change once you are... Guess once you've done it, like once you've finished him, you can play the next class. Okay. Wow. Yeah, let's continue on your way. The last time you got far and saw enough to prepare yourself properly. Gain 5 strength and 5 agility in the first 3 battles. Choose 1 from 3 legendary cards. Replace all cards with random cards. Upgrade 2 cards from the starting deck. And let's choose 1 of 3 legendary cards. Turn, draw 2 cards. Upon playing lunges, restore 2 health. Nope. Burn, draw 2 cards.
So it's like I look into the future?
And if you don't like something in the future, you can try and change it.
What I don't like is getting killed for the most part.
That's exactly what I meant, for the most part.
And how long will it last? What do you want from me?
It'll last until I decide you've had enough. Enjoy. Do
Enjoy
you have
yourself.
a problem with that? Think about what you want, Percival.
I want... There's 2 icons here on the left. So we're gonna just go for it. Deal 6 damage, restore 10 life. Okay. Gain 10 block and discard a random card. Draw a random skill. It becomes ethereal and has to be burned. Gain 5 block. We'll do that. The bandits buried the chest, yeah. Okay. We'll dig it up and then we'll fight for it, I guess. You have to get as strong as you can early. And get as much money as you can early. It's not gonna help now. I should have drawn earlier. Why is my controller every now and then like all the way up there? Like fucking, I don't even know where. You get your money back if he doesn't escape. Deal 4 damage. Enemy loses 3 strength. Gain burn. Gain 2 bombs. Steal 2 strength from the target. Okay, we got our weapon. Yeah, we can almost afford nothing here. I kind of like the bleed build we had, so we'll buy the boots. Can't really afford anything else. Wake up gently. What is that? There's an icon there. Oh, we gained 50 gold extra. Okay. We're literally going on the same path, dude. I guess this game will be more fun with a mouse. Like, I'm not even kidding. It will be faster. Oh, okay. It has to be done like this. Let's see here. Boots. We'll take a chest piece, I guess. The only option we have. Nothing else has an icon. So another vendor here. Asian. So we can get a 2 set already. I don't know how we gain evasion now. We can upgrade another one.
In the old days, I was a fairly frequent guest of the elves. These woods have always welcomed me. No bandits or man-eating beasts, and a sea of elven ale. Is all that truly over?
It's gone forever. The feud between the elves and the humans will only grow, and I see no end to it.
No, there must be a way to fix everything. An age-old friendship can't end like this.
If Sigismund is replaced by a more worthy ruler, it's better if we discussed it later. No need to get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, at the this is a different boss fight. At the end of the journey, the Archdruid of Elves was waiting for me in the previous life. I would have been glad to meet him, but not now. I just couldn't get used to the idea that the elves were now our enemies. Became a werewolf, dude. We're bleeding 15. Ow. We're dead. We can't beat him. What the fuck? We're just there, dude. 31 damage for bleeding. Wow. Oh my goodness, dude. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Anyway, guys, this is going to be part 1. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.